Hello everyone, welcome to dev stream number 15 for Shuffles and Scuffles. My name is Ricky, filling in once again for the super talented M, who is off showcasing our game out in Vancouver over the weekend. We had a really great turnout for that, which is super exciting. If you follow us on our socials, at Sour Circuit Studios, you'll be able to see some of the behind-the-scenes images that were taken from that. And all in all, just a really good, really productive weekend. Got a lot of new eyes on the game, which is what we always want. Alright, so without further ado, gonna go ahead and jump right back into the game. Okay, so as of last time, where we left off, we are, again, still without the mage, and I was hoping to have all of these classes unlocked. So I think today, the strategy is going to be to just do whatever we have to do to get 10 or more mana in a turn, just to get them unlocked and ready to go. And then once we have the mage, we'll play a round with the standard no modifiers with them just to see how that feels. And then if we're really feeling froggy, we'll pick one of these classes. I'm not sure which I'll go with, and we'll jump into the elevated difficulty as we have unlocked that in the previous streams. So I'm trying to think back to who, and this would be really nice to be able to see the starting deck that you have, because I know one of you starts with cards that are able to draw, but I think I'm gonna go Architect for the time being, and we're gonna see about getting some cards to fill our mana coffers, as it were. Okay, so we know what the score is here. Yeah, we have this wisdom now. I could try and beef that up at an altar, but maybe I'm gonna need at least 2 of those to hit the 10 mana mark. We'll see what we can create in the altar, but for now we are just trying to kill us some gonglins. Well, Radiance, and we'll just keep bringing our critical mass down for right now. Spear, because there's only one of you. And we'll just keep things going as is for right now. Don't want to use that yet. Do now, and then that way we don't get rid of crit mass. And once again, the enemies are shy tonight. They don't want to come out in groups because they know what I'm planning for them. We'll just buy that down to nothing for right now. And we're still nobody. I'm gonna have to use this just on Ogre, all by his lonesome. I mean, I could wait a little longer and then maybe try and recuperate, but no sense in taking the damage early on. We'll just nuke an Ogre, and well, I've got it back instantly, so let's just buy it all the way down to nothing. Nuke the 2 of them, and then we've got this free Radiance for taking care of the bee. And that is our first combat of the night. Oh boy. So, here's an altar. There's something sitting in the graveyard from Thursday night. That is hilarious that, I didn't even realize that it retained cards from run to run, let alone if you turn the game off and back on. So I have no idea what's sitting here. And the temptation is mighty high, but we want to stick to our goal of hopping into the card altar to hopefully get us some extra mana going on. Okay. So, if we change it to player, that's what we want. Now, what would it... Okay, if I just make one to two players, no, that's not a thing yet. If I just make this card a thing, dealing mana to the grid, more expensive. Okay, yeah, no sense in doing that. I'm just gonna make one really expensive but beefy. Oh, but I can make it cheaper if I scatter it to the player, because I mean, there's only one player. There's only one place for it to scatter. What would backfire be? Even less, but okay. If we scatter 8 to the player, and we buy it down, and we don't have to cycle it out because of Architect, this Arcane Shard should get us the mana count we need to get the Mage. And let's see. You know, I clicked the carnival tent, and I don't know why. I think I was assuming it was the shop. Don't ask me why. I couldn't quite tell you. But once again, our luck of only ever destroying one at the carnival continues. I don't think I've ever had multiple rounds at the wheel during a live stream, so at least that was fortuitous. Okay. Well, we'll just make that cheap as heck, and then if I pay 2 and scatter 8, that should be all we need, right? Hey! There's the number we wanted to see. Double digits. Okay. So let's kill the Gonglin. Do some damage to Pixie. We'll make our recuperate super cheap. And then may as well just buy down crit mass until they get within exploding range and explode them. Spear for slightly cheaper. We will one-shot Pixie, spear the archer, and can't quite chop him yet. Let's just give ourselves 10, draw 2 cards, and that has given us just enough damage. Oh boy. Okay, so that's gonna give us 8. I have a feeling that I'm gonna like this card and being able to dump all this mana into my deck, because it allows for fun little combos like that. Awesome. Okay. Now, do I alter something else? Let's see what we can alter. Okay, super happy with that. Maybe we try and beef up Spear right now, because it's okay, but it's not great. Or maybe I do something with Knowledge. Spear. Okay, we've got Sideswipe, Grapple, which still out here hunting for a use for that. Okay, we've got Deal, we've got deal 1 damage to 3. That's kind of interesting. What about 2 to 3? For 5. If I'm gonna have a bunch of mana kicking around, that might be nice. No blue cards. We're stuck with Lane. Surging doesn't change the cost. Ooh. That would only deal... That's interesting. That would only deal 3 damage at most. And we do have a good healing card. Let's try backfiring 2 damage to 3 lanes. Why not? And then do I want the shop, or do I want to... Oh, let's just play around again. Okay, pretty happy with what we're at, but let's see what we can do. I mean, I don't really need to necessarily draw more cards. What would scattering cards do? There's all these other verbs that I don't know how they're going to play into affecting these cards. Drawing rows, drawing enemies. Would drawing enemies make more enemies appear? That would be interesting. Well, we got the 10 mana that we wanted, so I'm gonna do an experiment for science. I'm gonna see what happens if you draw 2 enemies. Trove! Okay. I don't know what is being stabbed here, necessarily. I think that is, if I'm right, that's the that's the bottom part of critical mass. Interesting. Oh, do we just try it right away? Well, it costs 1 mana, we're here. Trove! Uh-oh. It's not letting me do anything. We may have found, and I accidentally spent the rest of my mana on my big mana card. End turn? Okay. Looks like it does absolutely nothing, so we should have no problems turfing that at a carnival or altering it. Probably altering it, because I would really like to have my ability to draw cards back, because that didn't really do anything helpful at all. Okay, we've got a whole ton of mana, so let's just see if another enemy pops. They do. Awesome. And we'll just Radiance for right now. And we may as well deal some extra damage, because we can get Recuperate right away. Yeah. Do we heal yet? Not quite. We don't have to quite just yet. Yes, hello Trove. I was very disappointed to find out how utterly useless you are. Okay, crit mass for next to nothing. Buy these to 0, just because I want to see if we get more enemies. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so this will kill everyone, and we'll only have 1 bee to deal with. And it might deal 1 damage to us, but we've got... That was very loud. Only 1 bee to deal with, but that's okay, because we can backfire some damage to it and recuperate. It's as if we never took any damage at all. Lovely. Okay, what did I bury here? I must know. Hey! Just as I was talking about wanting my knowledge card back. And that's exactly what's here. What are the odds? Lucky me. I should buy a lottery ticket. Okay, well, let's alter Trove anyway, because it is utterly useless. Drawing enemies, it turns out, not something one can do. Okay. So I can knock back, I can grapple, or I can just get more mana. splitting mana to the grid, I think what that's gonna do is make enemies have mana on them, if I am remembering that correctly. And changing the amount of grids doesn't seem to want to change that. What if I do it to... It doesn't... Okay, so this must just do it to 1. But for science and for fun, we are going to try and do this to 9 grids, just to see what that may or may not do for us. The ethereal quota, that is what I feel like I'm constantly trying to hit. Okay, cool. Well, free knowledge is awesome. Let's try it right away. To 9 grids! Okay, well I heard a ping twice, so it probably only did it twice, but let's... Okay, so 2. Yeah, so if we apply that to 9 grids or not, it just makes enemies give us 2 mana upon killing them. Neat. Okay, well, we'll just make our recuperate cost nothing. We'll make critical mass cost nothing, and then I want to... Yeah, I wanted to just stall for more enemies. Will we get even more here? How about now? No dice, okay. Well, farewell to them, and recuperate, so it's like we never even took that damage, and make the shard cheaper again. So there's not really... I can't believe I have to click that 9 times for it to go through. Yes, for science, exactly. That is why we did it, but I feel like now that I know, it's just a pain to have to click that so many times. Oh well. So let's get even more mana. Let's 1, 2, 3. And kill Mothman. Oh, we have this mana that we can't even utilize now. Okay, let's draw. Now, I was trying to get our recuperate card here. Well, do that to get 3 to reduce those. There's our recuperate. Make everybody give us 2 mana. Is the archer? Oh. The archer doesn't have the mana thing. Interesting. I figured dealing to the grid. Or is it because it's split to that it can't go to a 3rd enemy? So is each of these only going to be 1 when I kill them? Well, let's kill the pixie and find out. It is only worth 1. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's... do 2 damage to you. Let's get our health back for right now. Let's... And again, when you kill something with backfire to multiple targets, it stops after something dies. Yeah, so it seems like splitting to the grid, the way it works is your first value is being split over. It's not... I guess I should have figured by the fact that the verb is split. We probably would have had to go with deal 2 mana to 9 grids for that to work how I wanted it to. But then again, it seems like if you have any number of grids more than 1, it's not really going to change anything. So let's get more cards here. Well, I got this back, so let's just use it again to damage the archer real good. And, ooh, I could really use a recuperate, but I just have to chop ya. Okay, well, not ideal. Well, let's see if we can't fix this, though. Oh, you're still here. Goodbye. Okay. So it costs 2 to split 2. If we try to deal 2 to 9... Okay, yeah. What about deal 2 mana to the grid? That costs 3. I mean, we could just go back to basics and deal 2 mana to the player. Dealing... Oh. Dealing to a circle costs the same as the grid. What if I... Okay, yeah. Okay, deal 2 mana to the grid seems more in line of what we were trying to do here. If I am doing lots of healing, Surge might be good, or just the backfiring, but I don't know. This run, we've already achieved what we set out to do with it, and that was get 10 mana in one go, so that we can play the mage next time around. I don't think I want to bury anything or lose anything, so once again, here we are. Okay. So dealing to the grid. I think maybe I want to change this so I'm not eating as much damage. Or can at least... Ooh. So, backfiring to lane, it stops as soon as an enemy dies. If we... Interesting. If we backfire damage to the grid, is it going to damage us for each enemy that we hit, or is it just gonna backfire once because it's only targeting one grid? Because that could be super useful for not a lot of mana. Because this could take out, well, it could take out pixies, but it could deal a lot of damage for 2 backfire damage to us. Provided it's not going to hit us every single time for every enemy. Let's try it. Ouchie mistake. Well, it might be. It might be an ouchie mistake if it doesn't work the way I'm hoping it works. Okay, let's just buy down recuperate right off the bat. Let's... Well, I want more enemies before I test that out, so... Oh, and perfect. Okay, let's backfire 4 damage to the grid. It only attacks 1 enemy! Huh. Well, there you go. So, yeah, I guess that was worth experimenting to find that out, but... So backfire seems to only want to target 1 enemy, no matter whether you have it set up to target lanes or the grid. I figure if it targets the grid, it should affect every enemy, but no, it just affects 1 enemy and then stops. And yeah, I think maybe it's there to keep players from getting like a ton of damage back on them, but I feel like it should take out everything in the grid, because at least I can understand why with lanes, with backfire, because it's attacking the lanes 1 at a time. Grid is a simultaneous attack. That, yeah. That should not be only doing that kind of damage. Okay, well, either way, let's heal. And whomp the Gonglin for a little bit. Okay. Okay, so dealing mana to the grid seems to have worked how I originally wanted it to. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here from the Gonglin, but that's okay, because I'm going to do that to crit mass everybody, and then make that free. I want to deal mana to the grid, and then I want to kill Pixie and have recuperate start to cost less. And might as well draw 2. I'll Radiance the Archer for more, and we'll get our heal off right now. And no sense in doing anything else other than buying crit mass down to almost nothing. I guess I could have done something to deal with Ogre, but now I'm gonna get whomped again. And yeah. Okay, so not ideal. Yeah, I agree. There's something, maybe something. Again, I am on the art team. I do silly little drawings that sometimes make their way to being sprites and in the game, so I don't know how specifically the words are worded, but yeah, it just seems to me that, yeah, so we don't want to, I think, backfire anymore for right now. So, what else can we do? I kind of want to light stuff on fire. I feel like that's always fun. How much? Even if it's just one, that could be good. So, one burning to a row, why not? Oh, wanted to go down. Check these out. I don't think I really want to add or subtract anything. And those are my only options, so I guess we will add. Okay, a slightly cheaper heal could be fine for right now. Especially because I can pop it off right away. Deal some damage. And a little bit more. We'll take the 1 damage from Pixie, because why not? We'll get our big ton of mana here. We'll drop a nuke on everybody, and we will recuperate. And then we might as well draw some cards. See, that's the kind of combo I want to be going off here. But my ventures into experiments with backfire had kind of thrown us off the path a little bit. Okay, well, when it's these two, especially with Leshy, the best thing to do is just to nuke him before he can even get to you. And we'll buy that down. We'll get a bunch of mana. We'll make them give us mana. Now if I deal burning, it's probably not great due to Hive Head, because he's going to start spawning bees every time the burn damage takes effect, but it's what's there. I can maybe try and get a... yeah, okay, but the burning's gone. That is okay, because we will simply kill his precious bees, and then kill him, and with the mana, we will kill his bee and hurt the gonglin. And then we don't really have... we'll do burning to kill the gonglin, we'll recover what was dealt to us, and there we are. Okay, so we are right at the cusp of the boss fight. And I don't know what I really want to do here. I think maybe I might try and beef up my burning a little bit. Okay, we've got rows, we've got lanes, and we've got player. I think I'm going to keep it on row just so that it can hit both hands potentially as they drop. And maybe dealing 2? Because that's, yeah, for extra damage over time. And the more that you deal... I mean, there is launch here. I do love launch. Ah, no, let's just stick with burning. Get that lasting damage. Yeah. Taking a spicy risk here. That is me every time that I order extra spicy food. Okay, and do I want to bury something? No, I don't, so... just playing around even more. Maybe... can we upgrade Chop at all? Grid, forward to a circle. It's just gonna make it harder to get off because it is... oh, it just gave us like massive numbers here. But dealing 4 damage to 7 enemies for the same cost of crit mass? Ooh. 7 to 4. Yeah, that's still gonna be 10. 10 damage to 1. 4. Let's try dealing 7 damage to 4 enemies. Because that could really be just... it's very cruel. It could be a very lethal targeted version of critical mass and costing exactly the same. Okay. And let's just try and pay it down right off the bat. The other hand will drop. Cool. Sweet. And now we could try and... well, let's burn the skull for right now. Gives us a little bit of something here. And yeah, it's gonna pop right up. Well, no one's in attack range, except that gonglin that just got wiped out. I'm gonna have these guys give me mana when they go. Don't need to heal, so we're just gonna critical mass everything. And with the little extra, we're going to make those a little cheaper. This is the only issue here. I've got both my healing cards and I don't really need them. I just need to be dealing damage right now. Okay, well... And all I do is redraw the Radiance, okay. Okay. Weird. I have all this mana, nothing to do with it. And a Gonglin right up in my face, who will likely hit me once and then get squished. Exactly. Let's make everything give me a bit of mana. Well, I probably shouldn't have done that, because that's going to mean I take damage on this next turn here. Yeah. I messed up the timing on that a little bit, but that's okay, because we have Recuperate, and we'll just eat the damage for right now. Just burning to the row. And now is when we drop critical mass. And then, next turn, I should be able to deal obscene damage to the skull. Heck, we'll heal for 2, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooray! This is Architect, and I think it might be one of my favorites, just because of the sheer... I don't know whether you call it the power or the flexibility of not having cards cycle out. Now that can pose a problem sometimes, as we saw in that fight there, where it's like, oh, I have all of my healing cards taking up space in my hand, and no damage dealing. It can sometimes limit you if you don't have your knowledges coming up to help cycle cards in and out, but I find that the benefit outweighs the negative, and if you build your deck to be fairly balanced, which isn't super difficult to do, then you can, I don't know, you can have those crazy powerful, like 10 mana cards and just dump mana into them without worrying about, oh, if I have to pay it down now, but then it's going to cycle out of my hand on this turn, and then I have to wait for it to cycle back in. It is, it's very strong, I think. I think Architect might be my favorite. So far, at least, because I haven't played Mage yet, and if my math is correct, and it should be because all I had to do was count to 10, then we have, in fact, unlocked the Mage. So we are starting off with half health, 10 max, as opposed to everybody else's 20, but with 1 more mana, and fairly standard everything else. Yeah, the same hand size and discards per turn as Traveler. So this will be interesting. I'm excited to see how a mage run goes. Also, I've never seen their starting deck, so that will be cool as well. Okay, so right off the bat, I mean, Magic Missile's one of my favorites, because if you control the board well enough and keep it down to 1 enemy, you are basically getting a 3 damage card for 2 mana, which is probably the best economy you can get. We have a scatter mana, 1 mana to 2 cards, which I like, for free. And then for crowd control, we have Fireball and Shockwave. What else do we have kicking around? A Critical Mass, because of course you have to. Radiance, I love Radiance as well. Just the versatility of it, I think it's one of my favorite cards. And a Knowledge. Okay, I dig this deck. I like what we got going on here. Okay. Let's just start... Shockwave's pretty cheap already. Let's buy Fireball down so we can do both if we need to. But, oh... I just realized you can trigger a Critical Mass every 2 turns. By default. That is dirty. And I like it. Wow. Cool. But for now, we're just going to do that. Yeah, see, I'm not used to the cycling again. The true potential, yeah. I do, in fact, see the magic. Oh, yeah. Like, this is all for free now. That is wild. Oh, you know, I could use Inspiration, but I don't need to. I have 3 mana, and everything in my hand is free. So let's cycle out, just to get something that we can kill Pixie with, because why not? Like, look at this. It does. It's the forbidden fruit, truly, of the game, is being able to reliably cast Critical Mass that fast, that often. It is, it's quite filthy. Yeah, this starting deck is a little nuts. I am definitely digging it, though. Okay, well, let's Shockwave and Magic Missile. Mothman's gonna get a hit off, but that's okay because we can quickly recover and Magic Missile. And that's the first night as Mage. And let me tell you, it's pretty nutty. It is. What does Black Market have for us? Grapple. Oh, 2 grapple cards and dealing 8 knockback to 8 lanes. That is obscene. We don't need that much. There's 3 rows. You can't knock them back any more than that. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I guess let's get the cheap one and then maybe try and alter it into something. Ooh. I'll take the Stoke and the Inspiration. 'Cause why not? Yeah, you... I don't know why we grabbed you. You're bad. No such things. I mean, 8 rows is too much when there are 3. And again, I still can't figure out the utility of grapple. It's like, sure, I can move them closer, but to what end? Like, I would rather have the extra turns to pay down cards, or stall for time, or literally anything else. So that's a strange one for sure. I mean, no such thing as too much is my attitude when I'm trying to do a black market cards only run, and we've seen how that goes. Not particularly well. Well, I'll get free healing, because why not? Fireball, because it's fun. And you're still up? Well, I'll just burn you even more. And that can be for free. And we'll just let Mothman chill for right now. Pulling Mothman out of his natural habitat in the back into the middle row, again, that just seems like a forbidden tactic. I mean, yeah, extra scrapple. See, I would maybe be more inclined to use it then, because it's doing something apart from just making enemies more likely to attack you in the next turn. I mean, maybe its usefulness is in combining it with surge cards, but I feel like you'd have to have a really surge-heavy deck in order to get the use out of bringing enemies in, getting hit by them, and then dealing the surge value back. But in the time it takes to do that, you can simply hit them, or launch them, or burn them, or anything else. So yeah, it's a strange function for right now, and one that we may have to take a bit of a look at, but I mean, that's for another time. Right now, we're just going to light things on fire, because that is fun and cool. And then we're gonna beat up Mothman. I know he's everyone's favorite, but too bad. And drop a bomb on the two of them before they even get a chance to get started. And away we go. Okay. So far, so good. Still no altar. I think I'm just gonna try and carnival out this guy. And there it is. The streak is broken. We finally come up on green on a live stream. Although it's probably the one time I didn't want it to happen, because everything else here I'm pretty happy with. But if I had to chuck anything, it might just be Shockwave. Yeah. Well, okay. Then let's alter. Let's alter Stoke. And I mean, we could make it into a burning Shockwave. Or a burning crit mass for 5. I mean, we can still play it in one turn. Much does for... okay. Yeah, let's light everything on fire. Scorched Doom. That is certainly what we are going to be bringing. Yeah, that is true. That it could have been... it definitely could have been made with the intention of positioning for rows or circles, but like you said, there are 2 other cards that already do that. Do you really need a third one? So, yeah, just things to think about. Gonna save you for later, seeing as there's still only one enemy kicking around. And is he really gonna make me hang around with no other friends to hit? Okay, here we go. Okay. We'll fireball both the gonglins, see who gets taken out by magic missile. And yeah, the burning triggers before he can launch his attack. We love to see it. Scatter some. I don't know why I healed. I think I was certain I was going to get hit by that gonglin, even though there was no way for him to do that. And one pixie can go. Critical mass can be free. Oh, I was really hoping all of your friends would pop out to say hi. Come on. Okay, cool. We can try our Scorched Doom. Everybody's on fire! Love it. And a little extra damage for good measure. Yeah, this... I mean, I'm looking at my hand that costs 0, and this this class is just obscene. Yeah, I don't know if it's... Is that how it works? Is in lane order that enemy effects will proc? Because I seem to think that burning just triggers before any enemy action, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, do we gamble? Or do we go for the sure thing? I mean, our deck's looking pretty solid already. But we've got so much to go here. Let's gamble. Deal 3 mana to 9 lanes, geez, because that's what we need is even more mana. We could light ourselves on fire. I mean, we're already doing that to the enemies. God, 5, and then extra damage over time. That would kill me. That is a seppuku card. We do not need that. 2 launch to 10 lanes. I mean, it's only 2. But if I could take that to an altar, up the launch and reduce the lanes, that could be handy. But I also kind of like the idea of making every enemy have 3 mana attached to it. But again, 9 lanes is going to be pretty redundant. Because it's only, I'm assuming, even if you multiply it, it's not going to stack. Let's take the launch one. I have a soft spot for launch. I always have. And then just to... And speaking of launch... Oh boy, let's take them both. Okay, so now our deck is full to brim of fiery cards and launching cards. Because why not? Why wouldn't it be? I just realized that our... Well, I guess because it does 2. But for bigger range, that does seem better than the fireball, just because it's hitting the whole grid. But who needs to light anything on fire when you can just yeet things right off the board? Except for right now. Now is a good time to light things on fire. Radiance. What do we got? Okay. Deal it all to the pixie so that all 3 magic missiles hit the other one. And fairly well. I see you have wings. You may use them. Oh boy, and then we are just going to drop a bomb on everybody else. And then heal for no reason at all. Because we are just that stacked right now. I feel like, with the rockets, do I even need this guy? And we still haven't hit an altar yet. And I don't want to chuck anything. And I don't feel like we're going to get anything good from here. This could be a fun little treat for future Ricky next time I fire up the game. Oh, see, it's already starting to sprout a little bit. Oh, and then just shop and carnival. Well, shop it is. I mean, more burning. It's on brand. I don't think we need an extra knowledge. See ya. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if anything can really get near us right now. Let's make you cost nothing, and no bees, please. Yeah, this is just wild. Okay, goodbye. Again, I have mana to spare. I'm just doing stuff. I'm clicking on an empty grid because I've already killed all the enemies. This is going to be a total hubris moment, and somehow I'm going to get killed at the boss or before the boss, but I'm feeling pretty unstoppable at this point. It's a little absurd. I might try and beef up Heat Wave, because why have a card that burns the grid for 1 when you can have one that does it for 2? Or, you know, 7? I mean, if I scatter it to the grid, it's even cheaper. So yeah. Or, I mean, I could do it to 1 enemy. That wouldn't be half bad either. Well, let's do it to the grid. Mass destruction. And it's not letting me do it. Why not? Is it because of scatter? Can I scatter for burning to an enemy? Uh-oh. Have I become soft locked here? Oh no. Oh no, was I just talking about how unstoppable this deck is? I was just talking about how unstoppable this deck is, and I've been alter soft locked yet again. This hasn't happened since last week, since my first stream with you guys. No! Oh, please. Oh, are we kidding? I'm just trying everything at this point. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, apparently there's just outside forces. I'm just stacking everything on everything. Give me all the things. If you're not gonna let me progress, then I'll just break the game myself. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well... Oof. Brutal. Well... I mean, at least that one card I buried will still be there. Okay. Well, no use crying over spilt milk. That was 80% of a mage run, and it was going super well. I don't know why that happens at the altar sometimes. I don't know what causes that. Definitely something that's needing to be looked into. But, I mean, Mage was pretty fun, and with the obscene amount of critical masses going off, I think Mage is going to be the class to go with for the higher difficulty run, which I said I was going to do as the last treat for my third and last, for now, live stream with you guys. M will be hopefully back on Thursday, at least she should be, unless, I don't know, life happens. Maybe I will be filling in again, but for what I know, it should just be tonight. So what better way to cap off than jumping into hard mode? Let's go. Okay, so first thing that is painfully obvious is a wider grid for more enemies, not a longer grid, so they are going to attack you just as soon as they would have in the previous difficulty. That Gonglin has slightly more health now. He is a little more beefy than he was before, but I think he will find soon enough that even that will not save him from being critical massed. But I want his friends here, a Mothman. Well, it just might have to do... actually no, I can kill the Gonglin and then stall for time. The great thing about Mothman is you can just sit here and make everything free until another enemy shows up. And then when another enemy shows up, you drop a train on them. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're going to burn the Gonglin for free without hitting Mothman. Then we'll Radiance the Gonglin. And once again, just make everything free. It's cheese in the finest way. Only the finest cheese on these streams. Here we go! This is what we were waiting for. Now, I just really need critical mass to come back. So, in the meantime, I mean, we could Fireball, Pixie, or something, but I think I just want this to happen. Ooh! Feels even better on a slightly bigger grid. Do I grab this now? I mean, it's cheaper. I mean, there are more lanes now, but I still might try and adjust that to be more launch for less. Okay, come on, altar. Don't do what you want to do last time this time. I think... Okay, 4 launch to 3 lanes to me sounds perfect. Because it can happen in 1 turn. Or do I do 3 launch to 4 lanes because there's 4 of them now? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'll have to get enemies kind of softened up, but... Okay. Thank you, Alter, for actually working this time. I don't know what I did to appease you, but we've got Catapult Impact now, and hopefully it will be making an impact on this slightly harder run. Okay. May as well. I am just going to pay for critical mass. Oh, and I should have used it because now enemies are in my face. And I don't want them in my face. I wish they'd get out of this place. But now we can try this out for size. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooray! And that can be for free. And once again, we're gonna just hope for more enemies. Hey, more enemies! Whammo! The ogre stands alone because he has the most layers. But even his layers will not save him from a magic missile. And then we'll recover for no reason. Just flexing on him now. No, I can't get arrogant. That is what caused the altar to softlock me last time. Let's see what's in the shop. I mean... What were we running last run? Burning and launching. I think you guys know what time it is. Oh, but maybe we get rid of one of those. Maybe we only need 1 home run. Maybe. I feel like I need more inspiration or something. Ah, who am I kidding? Let's go to the black market. Oh, these are not great, but yeah, backfire burning. Light my cards on fire, that'll help. Dealing damage to 10 circles sounds good for an obscene amount of mana. I think I'll have to alter that because I can't see it ever being helpful. Amazing. We are just going around and lighting things on fire and hitting them with baseball bats. This is the true hooligan run right here that you won't see anywhere else but on the twice a week dev stream. Okay. Well, I think for now we're just gonna have a cheap fireball. Still nobody showed up to join Pixie in getting stomped on, so that's no fun. So I guess we'll just hit them with that. And then we will magic oh, the bees! The bees ate his magic missile. It was supposed to hit Hivehead every time. Bees. Didn't you know the plan? That's okay. Because they won't get here Do I launch the bees? No, that is crazy arrogance. Let's just do this instead. And hello, boys. Critical mass. And does somebody get launched right away? Or I think everybody gets shockwave for now. Oh, we can only launch Pixie. But that's okay. At least no one gets healed then. And Fireball. And what is left? Oh, you guys are still on fire, so I mean, I shouldn't have to do anything. And you guys should just burn on the next turn, but I mean, why not have some fireworks? Whee! Oh my god! He went flying! He went like straight up vertical! That was a pop fly if I've ever seen one. Oh, home run. You make me so happy. And yeah, burnt before he could even try and hit us. Let's see what we can do with you. You're just too bulky to really be effective. If I have... Nah, it's that 10 circles. It's too much. 6 to 3 for 9 might be cool. 3 to 6 for 9? I mean, we gotta do 3 to 6 for 9 because, you know, 3, 6, 9. Damn you fine. The bitter flick. Awesome. And it certainly will be one. Now do I bury something to make it a little cheaper? I mean, I could do that. I'll do it to bitter flick, like, right now, and then it'll be cheaper for later. Yeah. Because it's better now, but I don't think it needs to be. Just the fact that your mind went to multiples of 3 right away, it just shows that I am old, and so is my taste in music. Because the reference has been lost entirely. But that's okay. Not here to reference pop culture. Here to win. Okay. Let's buy that down for slightly cheaper. I mean, I guess we could hit it right now, but I don't want to, because there aren't any other enemies. Let's just Radiance the Gonglin for all the damage, and Mothman, you're here? That's cool. We're just gonna do what we always do when our good buddy Mothman shows up. Make everything dirt cheap. Thank you, Mothman. You are truly everyone's friend. Except now I have Leshy here, and Leshy is no one's friend. And now I'm just trying to get my critical mass back around before these guys get in striking distance. Actually, I'm gonna hit Leshy with a baseball bat, because I don't like him. Not one little bit. Oh, there's my critical mass. Well, home run for 1. Goodbye, Gonglin. And just make everything cheap. Cheap as borscht. And now that there's 4 enemies, boom. I mean, Mothman is everybody's friend because he just buys you turns to make everything cheap. See, I have 3 mana and nowhere to put it. Because he was so considerate to just let me stockpile it all. We'll hit an archer with a bat. We will magic missile. And then take care of the healer. And it's just you and me, buddy. So I'm winding up, and here's the pitch. I mean, what can you do? What can any of them do about that? There's nothing. There's nothing that any of these enemies can really do against me right now. And I've said that, and now I'm paranoid that the altar is going to softlock me again. So instead, we will check out the shop. Nothing here is what I want. Maybe that heat wave can be altered into something cool. Three burning to the grid? 3 burning to the grid. Anybody else coming up? Alright, let's put it into play. 3 burning. Don't really want to home run anybody, but we'll just have really cheap fireball. And pay down critical mass. Oh, I clicked one too many times. Well, I guess you're getting nuked. And now there's a bee. But that is okay. The bee can get some measure of revenge. Do I hit the bee with a bat? It's just the most obscene abuse of power. I'm gonna hit the bee with a bat. Goodbye, bee! It cleared the moon! I've never seen an enemy get launched and clear the moon where you see them like go behind it and fall that far into the background. Oh, bee, we hardly knew ye. Oh, I think that's the highlight of the night. I don't think anything I could possibly do will ever top that. When in doubt, you know, just hit a bee with a bat. Ooh, there was something really nice about how that just happened. All those gonglins just taken out in a very neat little row. Well, I'm about to hit Leshy with this bat because he is the worst, and my bat's gone, so now I have to hit him with something else and then just launch him because he's the worst. And now it's just Mothman. Just me and Mothman. Oh, Mothman. If only you knew what was coming. Oh, it almost feels wrong. He's just standing there. He's done nothing wrong. Oh, I feel super guilty, and I stalled an extra turn so I could heal, because this just feels so wrong. Oh, good night, sweet prince. Okay, well, he didn't get, like, comedically Team Rocket launched like B did, but it just feels wrong killing a Mothman with a baseball bat. Yeah, I feel dirty. But, oh well, can't mourn forever. Okay, what do we mess around with now? I mean, this has been great for us, but... Ooh. Let's beef it up a little bit. The ethereal yeet. Amazing. 4 letters. 1 word. Yeet. How does it feel to be an all-powerful wizard wielding dark magic? Yeah. My dark magic is lighting things on fire, and my wizard staff is just a baseball bat. Maybe we're the villains all along, and that is the plot twist of Shuffles and Scuffles. Yeah, fire and a baseball bat is basically Sauron in the opening battle of Lord of the Rings. That tracks. Except, you know, he wasn't fighting enemies who just stood there in the back row waiting for him to lay an absolute beating on them. I don't necessarily need to alter anything, but I don't want to go to the other 2 places. Maybe we beef our healing a touch. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, I like that. A nice fate, which we can't say the same for B or for Mothman. Some say that B is still falling through the sky on a collision course with Earth. I was hoping more enemies would have shown up before I had to use any of these. So I guess it's Fireball for you, sir. And you can just go right away. We don't want any of what you're selling. I mean, if I launch him, he can't make bees. It just makes sense. Oh, and there went crit mass. It would have been nice with all of you hanging around to not have to deal with. But I can always light a bunch of you on fire instead. And then shockwave you. Even better. And you, sir, get a taste of the magic frying pan. Oh boy. Okay. So, let's scatter. Okay, how can I get you all under 3? I don't think I can. But I can shockwave y'all for free. I can draw 2 more cards. Oh, critical mass, my beloved. Where have you been? I can magic. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I mean, the archer isn't going anywhere, but everybody else, bye. Okay, and now, good sir, I must bid you adieu. Oh, cool, and here is our graveyard with the slightly cheaper bitter flick. 3 damage to 6 circles. I think that could be helpful. Okay, do I... Last node before boss fight time. Do we remove cards? Do we add one potentially useless card? Do we go for the altar, which has soft-locked us once? Oh, Well, I think we try and refine at this point. And by doing so, I think it means we get rid of a fireball. Oh, okay, and I was going to say we get rid of a baseball bat, but yeah, there has been nothing but carnage, and once again our only red streak resumes. But here we are, slightly more difficult boss fight. And what do I want to start with? I think I want to try Bitter Flick right off the hop here. Because that'll take care of that hand. We will pay for cheaper other stuff. Perfect. Okay, let's scatter some mana. I probably shouldn't have done that. I definitely shouldn't have done that. Oops. But that's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Ooh, for 4. Okay. Not good. Not great. Launch to that. I think that has to be how we go about that there. Let's get our health back while we've got a split second. And the hands are back down. Okay, that's exactly where I wanted that to go. And... okay. The head is down. We definitely want to... Oh, which one of these do I have to target to hit him? I don't know if it matters. Let's get Bonglin out of here. I am just not having the time I thought I would here. Relaunch. Well, yeah, the cycling here is just killing me. Okay, perfect. We have critical mass, though, for next turn for sure. For free. Excellent. Oh, and we got our healing card, so I just need you to drop that hand, sir! Crit mass for free. And gotta get that healing off now. 9 launch isn't gonna do anything to him. But 3 burning to the grid is good. Okay, well, 3 extra damage to you. Oh, he's gonna get the head. Yeah, but This is fine. Everything's fine. Fireball for free is nice. And so is free healing. Okay, take care of the first hand. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, what do I go for here? Not the best, but... Hey, okay. The head is down. Oh my god. Can we home run the head? Oh, we just need 3 more mana. Don't... Okay. We are gonna hit the skull with a baseball bat for the win! Yes! Haha! When in doubt, just, you know, kill things with a baseball bat. That is what we've learned. And considering that was a run with the mage class, I think, yeah, we've learned something, that you can have all of the magic at your fingertips. You can have all the forbidden secrets and magics and dark knowledge of the cosmos at your disposal. But sometimes you just need a baseball bat, and you just need to hit your enemies in the skull 4 or 5 times, and launch them to the moon. There's just something to be said for a little bit of elbow grease. My cursor is still showing the tooltips for one of the cards in my hand. I don't know why necessarily. That's something we'll have to look into. Yeah, good old Lucille, or Barbie, as McFoley once called her. But I think that is going to bring us to an end. We got what we set out to do this stream. We unlocked the mage, and then proceeded to turn them into essentially a barbarian class by constantly abusing launch cards and baseball bats. Which I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it, but I feel like any game where you can play however you want is a good one. But for now, if you are just joining us and are not part of the Discord, you can check out this awesome QR code that's on the screen, or you can visit our website or Instagram, any social media. Pretty much we are there as Sour Circuit Studios. Let us know what you think of the game. And you yourself can try it as well on Steam. Our free demo is still available on our Steam page, and will continue to be tweaked and updated as we march towards our full release date. But until that time, and until Thursday, when M will be back to host the twice-a-week dev stream, I've been Ricky, and thank you to everyone who's stopped in, and may you always shuffle your scuffle. Have a good night, everybody.